Great ball in,
Yeah.
great header.
Yep. Very good.
Uh,
Limbs. It was
Another
limbs, Mike.
3 points. It was
It was
limbs.
limbs.
It was limbs.
It
Limbs
was
is going to be
limbs.
the title of this
Yeah.
episode. Here you
Yeah.
go.
It was limbs.
Limbs.
Fucking limbs.
Yeah. Here we go. It's the Pompey Pod with Mike and Dan. For those of you new to the
Hi.
Pompey Pod, hi, Dan. Hi. Those of you new to the Pompey Pod, we talk about the game this week, or games if there are more than one in a week, and then we have a little bit of mare and merriment a little bit later. Good fun and games. So stick with us. If you like it, watch us again. But let's kick off straight away. Yesterday, we're recording on a Sunday evening. Yesterday, Carlisle were in town in their horrendous away kit. Dan, you were there. What did you think of the game?
I was there. I'm just turning you up because you're not coming in my ears very well. There we go. Right.
Good timing.
Yeah. Yeah. Lovely kit, wasn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
It's got to be up there with the worst, I think, since the Arsenal kit of the 80s.
Yeah, it was like it was like that kit, wasn't it? It was like, wasn't there? There was a goalie kit that was like that. Oh no, it was an old Pompey.
Oh yeah, it was goalie kit. Last season there was a goalie kit. It was and we played them recently. Oh really?
Do you remember Pompey had a multicoloured goalie top? I'm sure they did one season.
Oh, I remember
with
that.
Goodman's. No,
I remember.
sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was Alan Knight. Yeah, I remember Alan Knight wearing a horrendous kit at one stage. But there was also a goalkeeper kit last season, wasn't there? Down at Flatton Park, which was pretty horrendous. But anyway, theirs was the worst. The goalkeeper kit was actually better, but still they decided to put something on the shoulders that made it horrendous, didn't they?
Yes.
But anyway, the game.
It was nice.
The game.
So the game.
Yes.
Well, we won.
We won. We were 94th minute winner again, which is great.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah.
But the game should have been put to bed first half, shouldn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've read a few reviews, and I think people seem to enjoy the first half more than I did.
Oh, really?
I didn't think the first half was great at all, by any means. I thought we struggled. I didn't think we created chance for Bishop. And what else? What other good chances did we have?
I thought there was a chance prior to that for Robertson, which was not back to Robertson. bless you. Not back to Robertson on the edge, and he hit it fairly decent. The keeper spooned it up in the air. We had the Bishop header where the keeper again spooned it up in the air. And then we also had the nice little dinky dink ball over the top by Anjurin for Lane.
And, but then what was that? It was nothing shot, was it? At the end,
it was because his first touch was let him down, didn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, just on the subject of keeper and kicking in air, why did nobody on that team? We were all laughing about it. Think to tell the keeper to stop kicking the ball as high as he could in that first half. Did you not notice it? It was just going up, and it was not making the halfway line and just coming back down again.
I didn't actually notice it. No.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I thought the first half. I didn't think. Well, the whole game wasn't great, but I didn't think the first half was hugely better than the second half. But yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? Because we won. And I think there was a lot of players who didn't have a very good game yesterday, which we haven't seen. You know, there might have been a couple of games where a couple of people are off form, but there was quite a few there yesterday. Bishop especially.
Yeah, it's unlike him.
My main man. No, it's very unusual, and not just his finishing,
especially that ball in from Sparks.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh okay. So his link up and stuff wasn't great.
Yeah, he just not anything, not through lack of effort. Just it was one of those games where you could just see that not going to come off. Yeah. But yeah, too many players. I think. Oh, I don't think Kamara was great yesterday. Lane didn't really get into it. I thought Anjurin and Robertson again. They sort of show flashes of skill.
Yeah.
But then that's it for about 15 minutes. And a lot of, and I'm not saying that, I'm not being hugely negative. This is just the minor criticisms. But I thought a lot of players seem to be trying to, Kamara especially, seem to be trying to run through players a lot yesterday.
Yeah,
Sort of very under 12 type style of football, trying to nutmeg players and just trying to knock it through players all the time. And I just thought, we're better than this. We don't need to just keep trying this. So, but I think it was just
he was trying to do something clever every time, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was just get the. I mean, and that's the thing. That's the good thing about Sparks is that sometimes you think with Kamara, just once you've done your bit of skill, that's it. Get the ball in the box. But it sort of seems like he has to come back and do it again, or he's not confident enough in crossing. Even when he's got it on his left foot, he doesn't seem to be too confident about crossing it. So that's why I thought it was good that Sparks was there because he whipped in a good few balls again. He's a really good crosser of the ball. So I thought they might even move Sparks up to where Kamara was and bring Ogilvy on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised by that.
Yeah, but they didn't. So yeah, all in all, but having said that, even though when it got to 90 minutes and they announced there was only 4 minutes injury time or added time, I just thought
one more chance.
We might just have one more chance here. And I also wish I'd said to you before the game that I had concerns about this game, because I just thought we've been playing so well, but we've had that break, haven't we? And I just thought maybe the international break didn't help. Mourinho getting manager of the month, that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's always a bit of a thing, isn't it? The manager of the month, the curse of the manager of the month. But I didn't think. I don't know. I wasn't worried at all. When I saw the lineup, I actually thought, well, this is quite a positive lineup. Because I thought he might have gone Stevenson and maybe Robertson in behind. But he's obviously giving more minutes to Angerin, who's getting his fitness. And I thought there was flashes from Angerin that look nice. But I think you're right. It was just flashes, wasn't it? It was kind of in and out. And I think the difference with Robertson playing in that kind of advanced role, kind of 10 role, is that he's more consistent. And I think you saw that when Sadie comes on. Sadie is he's a different sort of player, but you know what you get from Sadie, and it never disappoints. He may not necessarily be perfect in what he does, but he's 100%er, isn't he? He never gives less than, and he's like a little dynamo.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, again, I think Sparks' crosses are incredible, aren't they? They're just pinpoint. And obviously it worked in the end.
Yeah.
Great ball in, great header.
Yep. Very good. Limbs.
Another
it was limbs,
3
Mike.
points. It was limbs. It was limbs. Limbs is going to be the title of this episode. Here you go. Limbs.
Fucking limbs.
Yeah.
What would you? Who would you say man of the match? Because they gave it to Morel, which I thought was a good idea. They did give it to
Morel, and I can see why they gave it to Morel, because again, he is very consistent, and I think since his sending off, he has been by far our most consistent performer, isn't he?
Definitely.
However,
I know what you're going to say, and I agree with it.
Go on. What am I going to say?
You're going to say I would have given it to Shocklessy because he was quality all the way through, and then his goal topped it off. That's what you're going to say, wasn't it?
I would say that because he was. I agree with everything you just said there. However, I would actually give it to Sparks, and the reason being is because if you look at there was 3 or 4 chances in the first half which were good. Obviously, the Bishop one, which was whipped across, and he really should have. Any other day, he's putting that in the back of the net, isn't he? And when it was put, as soon as it was put in, and you saw Bishop get in front of his player, I'm sure everybody thought that was a goal. And somehow he just didn't make a right connection. But there was a couple of balls beforehand, and obviously a couple of balls in the second half. He eventually set up the goal, and I think he was also better defensively. In the limited times that Carlisle came forward, they didn't show a lot coming forward, did they? But there was occasions where they came forward, and I just think he's getting better defensively as well. He's only young, he's 22, 23, something like that. So I would personally just edge it for Sparks. I can see why Burrell would do. I can see why Shocklessy would get it, but I would just give it to Sparks, I think. What about you?
I agree, but I'm sticking with my Shocklessy. I thought he was good all game anyway. I thought he was really good, and then just his goal topped it off. But I think Morel deserved. Who was the other one? I thought. Oh, and I just thought a special mention for Norris. I thought just for a couple of good.
Yeah. I
Safe
particularly
at
like
the
the
end.
one that he very calmly just from
Yeah.
fairly short range. He just kept calmly put out a right hand or a left hand, whatever it was, and just kind of caught it one handed, didn't he? For about it was like a fairly tame header, fair enough, but it was still point blank, and he just caught it one handed. I think it was the first half. No, second half, wasn't it? It was second half. Yeah, they had a couple of decent chances second half, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think all in all, well happy with the 3 points, especially with what happened at Oxford.
Yes,
I didn't realise they conceded until I left the ground because I just assumed it was still 1-0. So yeah, very good.
Overall, a good performance, a good sign when we, like you say, we didn't play particularly well against an average side, but still get the 3 points and extend our lead at the top to 3 points. And also, we're now 8 points above the third place
I know.
team.
It's good, isn't it?
Which is amazing. And I don't know if you saw, but I put a little thing out on the socials yesterday that if we do continue averaging the amount of points per game we're getting, we finish on 109 points, which is for sure promotion. I know it's difficult to assess after 13 games where you're going to be at the end of the season, but it's a good sign.
It's very good. It's very good. I mean, it's not going to happen, is it? That we're going to go through the season unbeaten. But I don't like Oxford.
No, of course.
I don't like them being there. I don't like them still being 3 points behind with a game in hand. Because if they win that game, they go top, don't they? I don't like this.
Do. Yeah, because they will have a slightly better goal difference.
They're both on plus 14, aren't we? So
yeah.
Yes, I don't like this. What are they doing? What are they doing with their 2 defeats and still being 3 points behind us?
Well, I think it's their lack of draws that's gotten to that stage, isn't it?
I know. It was sort of horrible.
and our excessive.
I wasn't saying how does this happen?
You weren't surprised by the point system.
Yeah, what? They get 3 points for a win.
And so do we.
Change that. Yeah.
And they've won more games than us, and they're only 3 points behind us. What's going on?
They've got unlimited subs.
But yes, very good. We found a way to win yet again, which is great. What did you think of? Here's the thing with was it Garner, Joe Garner, who already got booked and then basically pulled down one of our players, which is a yellow card all day long.
Yeah. Well, I saw the yellow card was in, and he got booked in the second half, didn't he? And that was a bad tackle. So that was just an easy yellow card. But then that one, I mean, that was at the Milton end, and I couldn't see what was so bad about it. But the way our players reacted, because it just looked like a little trip to me. It didn't look like anything nasty where we were sat. But from the players' reaction, because Rafferty got booked, didn't he? I think for.
Oh, did he?
Okay. He certainly got booked just after that, so I assumed it was for something that he said.
I must admit, it's one of those until you see it back, you don't really realise. But it's just a petulant little trip. It's just like something you expect. Tried to look him up because I thought I don't really know who Joe Garner is, but I looked him up. He's like 34, so it's not like he's inexperienced. Why would you on yellow then just in the opposition penalty area then just trip somebody up unnecessarily or just outside?
Yeah.
He
was a bit. He seemed quite angry from the start. That chap. He was throwing his arms up and complaining about every decision. So I think he was just.
I think I'd have been angry having to wear that kit. To be fair.
Well, true. Yes. Yeah.
So 3 points. Cambridge are up next. How did Cambridge get on at the weekend? So I actually don't know.
No.
But they I know they started strongly, didn't they? But they've faded. And let's have a quick look. They lost 1-0 to Cheltenham Town.
Of course they did. Yes, that's
they lost 1-0 to Cheltenham Town. Oh, that is their first win, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Yes.
And their second goal of the season.
Wow. So you would like to think, therefore, I know it's an away game. I know it's midweek. But surely we want to go there and win it, don't we?
Yeah, I mean they're
falling. They've fallen dramatically, haven't they, since their early season heyday? Yeah, like I said, their form is lost, drawn, lost, drawn.
Yeah, and Yeah. And when was the last time we've played a? I don't know. Did I say this last week on the pod? When was the last time we played a weaker team away from home in the league? I don't recall, because we've had
Lincoln. You can
derby.
recall because we mentioned it last week. Lincoln.
It was
Yeah,
Lincoln.
yeah.
Yeah, but Lincoln. Oh yeah.
Lincoln
All right.
4-0. Although Lincoln have picked up a little bit since then, but
no. So I mean,
yes.
still since then that we haven't.
No. We played the Derbies, the Barnsleys. In fact, to hate to repeat exactly what we said about last week, although the Wigans, etc. are. Although Wigan's form has dropped dramatically as well, isn't it? So they could be regarded as one of the weaker sides, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll score prediction. Cambridge away Tuesday night.
Yeah, come on. Let's say 3-1.
3-1. Okay. I'm going to go
Cambridge.
3-0.
3-1 Pompey.
Yeah. 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0.
No, don't.
3-0.
No, don't. Say 1-0. Say 1-0. Say 1-0 or 0-0, because whenever we predict a goal fest, it never is. Whenever I think, oh yeah, this is going to be lots of goals, I'll sit down and watch this game. It'll be like, oh, 0-0 half time. Nothing's happened.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll go 3-0.
Okay. All right. So
it's going to be a goal fest. It is. It will be.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I think I don't know whether you knew this, but Robertson's going to score his first goal as well on Tuesday.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I didn't. No.
Yeah. No. Just to let you know.
Haven't you been saying that for the last 3 or 4 games?
No, I haven't said that at all.
No? Oh, okay. No. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody else. Must have been somebody else. Okay, so should we move on?
Yeah.
Fancy a game?
Love a game. Got a game for you as well.
Should we do your game first? Or do you want to
do my game? Yeah, do my game. Yeah, it's a play your cards right. Play your cards right.
Oh, okay. We've got 2 of those then.
Yeah. Just some sort of tapping at the door. I don't know whether it was a cat trying to go out and do a shit. But right, yeah. So I've got a play your cards right style one for you.
Okay.
And it's a higher and lower, and it's it couldn't be more descriptive than that, because it is higher or lower in that I will give you a Pompey player to tell you how tall they are.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Nice. What current Pompey players?
Current Pompey players, and then you have to tell me if the next player I name is higher.
I'm hoping you're going to go Towler, Morel, Shaughnessy, Lowry.
I'll tell you something about Morel at the end, because I'd like you to know, and our many listeners, that I've got this data from espn.co.uk, and I'd also checked 2 or 3 other websites for these stats.
They're not making Morel 6'2", are they?
Don't even go there, right? Morel, I've left him out because I was going to use him, because they all say. Oh, and I'll tell you at the end, because I don't want to cloud you any. So right, okay. So I'll start off with Marlon Pack. Your first player is Marlon Pack.
Okay. Do you know he's about 6'1", I'd say.
It got it in meters. Can we do it in meters?
Oh,
is that okay?
180.
Oh no, 188. All right.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that. Yes.
Okay. So your next player. Yes, that's mate. 188. Well, that's what it says, and that's what that's what it says.
188. Okay. 188. Okay. Go on.
If it's wrong, don't blame me. Blame the internet. All right.
Yeah. ESPN. Yeah.
188.
Yeah.
Yep. Faustino Anjorin. Is he higher?
Oh, he's a big lad. He's a big lad. But Pack, I didn't realise Pack was a basketball player. So I'm going to say slight. Jordan's got to be. He's over 6 foot, isn't he? It's slightly smaller then. Slightly smaller. That makes Pack like 6'3", I think. So I'm not sure.
So when you're saying slightly smaller, how would you word that in
185?
How would you word that in the style of this quiz?
Lower.
play the fucking game. Right. Lower. You're right to go lower. He's 1.85 gigawatts.
Okay, close.
1.85 meters.
Close.
So, Colby Bishop, is he higher?
Oh, he's lower.
or
He's lower.
lower?
He's low. He's about 5'10" lower,
Which is
about
You
178.
1.8. He is 1.8.
Is he?
So you
Okay,
are right to
1.8.
go lower. So higher or lower than Colby Bishop? Connor Ogilvie.
Oh, he's slightly
Is he
taller than
higher
me. He's
or
going to be
lower?
about 6 foot, so he's going to be about 182.
183. Excellent stuff.
Oh,
Regan Paul.
oh, I know.
He's
He's
really
5'10".
short, isn't he?
He's 5'10", so he's not tall for a centre back, is he? So he's about 177.
1.8.
Shorter,
He's 1.8.
lower,
He's
lower.
1.8. He's lower. And to get the clean sweep, Regan Paul is 1.8. Alex Robertson, is he higher or lower than Regan?
Wild card. Can I swap my card? Can I swap it? No.
I'll swap it now. You might
Alex
better swap it.
Robertson.
Yeah, if you want to swap it.
He looks tall, doesn't he? He looks tall. Is he? He might be 6 foot. So I'm gonna go higher. Oh, he's going to be
You're
one
going
of those
higher.
who looks tall. He's going to be one of those who looks tall, but he's not, is he?
Just to let you know, if you get this right, that's the clean sweep. That's the cleanest of sweeps you've ever had.
Higher.
You are right to go higher. He's 1.83. Well done,
Oh,
Michael.
sweet. Is he really? Wow.
Yeah, well done.
Wow. Well, let's see if you can. Do you want to see
Can
if
I
you
just
can
tell you about? Can I just talk to you about Joe Morrell? Joe Morrell.
Oh, go on. Yeah. What is Joe Morrell?
On ESPN, he's 1.86 meters. So out of all those people, the only person is Marlon Pack that's taller than him, right? So I thought, well, that's clearly wrong. So I went and checked another website, 1.86 meters. Went and checked another website, 6'1" or 6'2", and I just thought, what? Do these people know who Joe Morrell is? So 3 different websites said that he's 6 foot.
No, he's
over
about
6 foot tall.
He's about 5'6", isn't he?
Yeah, quite clearly.
Okay,
anyway, well done.
Dan, here you go. Similar theme.
Yeah.
Well, it's exactly the same theme, higher or lower, but this time we're going Pompey ledges, international caps.
Oh, excellent.
International caps.
So shit at this, but yeah, go on.
And you've got the opportunity to change your card twice, just like in the real player cards, right? On two occasions, one at the beginning and one on the final one if you get that far for the clean sweep. So we're starting again, as we did last week, David James. International caps, David James. Do you want to keep him or do you want to swap David James out?
I will keep James.
David James. Okay, so your next card, higher or lower international caps, Robert Prozinecki. Does he have more or less international caps than David James?
See, David James, you've got to be talking sort of
13 years in international.
Yeah, you've got to be talking between sort of 50 and 75 caps, sure.
With Prozinecki, we are including Yugoslavia and Croatia caps.
Oh, mate. But he did like a turf. He loved the turf.
He loved a turf.
He loved Lambert Butler. So I'm going to go with. It's a keeper, isn't it? David James. Keepers always have more, isn't they? They always have more. So David James is higher than Prozinecki. Don't mess me about.
Okay, David James, 53 international caps.
I was almost bang on then.
Robert Prozinecki, 49 for Croatia, plus 15 for Yugoslavia. 64 in total. The clean sweep you have not, Dan. The clean sweep you have not.
Mugged off straight away.
Okay, well, we'll restart with Robert Prozinecki at 64. Sticking with Croatia, Niko Kranjčar. Has he got more or less international caps than Robert Prozinecki?
64. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. No, Kranjčar's got less than that. I mean, we love him, but no, he's got less than that. He's got
less than 64, you're saying?
Yeah, he's got about 48. That's what I know.
81 for Kranjčar. 81. It's a good start. It's a strong start.
Good.
Okay.
Good. He knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. So Cranch Guy, it's a safe card. 81 is a good card, and it's like a jack, I'd say.
Yeah.
At 81. Yeah. Glenn Johnson is your next player. Has he got more or less?
I never used to understand on Play Your Cards Right when they used to get something like a 6 or something. They used to go change it. And I think well, you've only got 2, 3, 4, 5 below that. So no, change it. And
change it to a 7. Hey.
Right, sorry, Glenn Johnson, more than 81, did you say? So 81.
More or less than 81. Glenn Johnson.
Oh, come on. Don't be so stupid. He got 53.
Oh, that's not a bad guess. That is not a bad guess. He had 54 international caps, Glenn Johnson. So you're right. So it was quite a safe bet, wasn't it? Do you want to stick for your final go? Do you want to stick with Jen Glonson?
Jen Glonson, yeah.
Jen Glonson on 54, or do you want to swap that card?
It's middle.
It's a middle-ish card, isn't it? Middle-ish.
Yeah, I'll swap it, please.
You're going to swap it for a Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know he had a few.
So, Peter Crouch. The next card is Papa Bouba Diop, R.I.P. Papa Bouba Diop. Did he have more international caps for Senegal than Peter Crouch had for England?
Right. Okay. Peter Crouch. So he's sort of talking in the 40s. Are you talking in the 40s, Mike? Is that what we're talking? Is that what we're talking here?
In the 40s.
We're talking in the 40s.
Yeah, better than 1 in 2 goal average. Remember?
He did. Yeah. I'm going to say. Bouba Diop had. I'm going to say more.
So Peter Crouch had 42 international caps.
Yeah.
Papa Bouba Diop.
Yeah. 61.
63. You're right to go higher. So you had strong.
I'm putting this back now, mate.
Strong.
Was that
it? That's it.
I pulled it back.
You pulled it back a little bit. Good game. We'll have a similar game next week. Not the same, but a similar game. If you want to get involved, do so. But that's it for the Pompey Pod this week. That's pretty much us wrapping up, isn't it? Wrapping up for another week. We will get. There's 2 games to review next week, which is Cambridge and do you remember the other one, Dan?
Yep. It's is it Reading?
It is Reading. Yes, it is Reading. So Cambridge away, Reading away. 2 away games. 2 games. We should be winning.
2 winnable games. We should be
winnable games. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah. 2 winnable games is a better way of putting it. If you want to be part of the 6,500 people who have interacted with us in the last 30 days, then please do. And you can subscribe to the Pompey Pod via YouTube. You can, it's at Pompey Pod, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. It's all the same, at Pompey Pod, POMPEYPOD. Get involved.
Any comments?
Tell us what content you want to see. And any comment? Have we had any comments? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
We have had some comments. I'll tell you what I'll do for next time is I will round up some comments because I'm not prepared with any comments, but we've had a few people commenting on some of our content, but I haven't prepared them, I'm afraid, so I'll do that for next week. So if you want to be mentioned on next week's pod, why not give us a comment over the next 7 days? That's it from us. Thanks, Dan.
Bye. Thank you, Michael.